Hi friends, welcome back to Feenyx Jewelry for another wire wrapping tutorial. In this video, we're going to pick up where we left off with this Opalite pendant necklace that we've been working on. In the last video, we went ahead and created the frame and added some visual details at the sides. And in today's video, we're going to be working on getting our wires twisted into the pattern that we're going to be making. And so I'm going to be separating the top wire and the bottom wire here. And I'm going to do that on the opposite side, but let's take care of this side first. I'm going to be using my vise pin and I'm going to insert the wire right into that hole and fasten the vise right there. And then I'm just going to twist the wire to the desired texture that I'm looking for. So this is pretty much perfect for what I'm looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and do this to my other wires, this top wire here, and I'm going to go ahead and do it to the other side as well. So I'll come back. I'm probably going to speed through this, but I'm going to come back when I have all 4 wires twisted and ready to start our pattern. So I've gone ahead and twisted all 4 of the wires, and now I'm going to move into creating the other part of the design, which is wrapping my 22 gauge half round wire around that center wire that's sticking out to the side. And I'm going to start at the very tip of this wire because it's just a little bit more manageable to wrap. It's a little bit easier to wrap around the wire here versus starting at the base. So I'll wrap around a couple of times and then slide the wire, the 22 gauge half round wire down, and then we'll start creating the pattern. One of the things that I haven't been showing in this video is that I'm actually going in with my nylon pliers every so often with the 22 gauge wire especially to make sure I'm keeping that straight, because it's very difficult to work with sometimes and it gets severely twisted. So I would make note of that. So right now what I'm doing is with my bottom wire, I'm just curving it up so it meets the end of that wrapped wire with the 22 gauge, and I'm going to do the same for the top wire. Just trying to make loosely a circle for the most part, and I'm going to make sure that they meet right at the end of that wrap with the 22 gauge. Once I'm satisfied with how that looks, I'm going to just take my pliers and bring those wires back parallel with the center wire there. Once I feel like I have the circle or the shape that I'm looking for, I'm going to go ahead and wrap all 3 wires with the half round wire. So I'm just gonna make sure that I'm holding it so they sit parallel, because I want them to always run parallel. And then I'm gonna just use the half round wire to secure the wires next to each other. And then you'll see me go in with my pliers to make sure that I'm keeping them side by side and they're not overlapping. And I think I wrap about maybe 5 or 6 times around all 3 wires, and that will be the completion of one rotation of the pattern. So this is what we're going for. This is what we have for the first rotation of the pattern. I'm just going in with my pliers to flatten those wires so they look a little bit better. And then I'm gonna start the pattern over again by turning those wires up and down, and then I'm going to bring the 22 gauge half round wire back into the center, and it's still attached. I haven't cut anything off. It's not on the spool, but it's still attached to the project. So I'm going to just wrap about 10 times around the center wire to start the pattern off again. I was definitely off camera, or a little bit off camera, on the first rotation of this pattern, so hopefully this is a better visual for you guys. I'm just trying to make sure that I keep as much symmetry for the second and the following circles as I did with the first one. I'm just keeping them as close as possible. And I'm going to go in with my pliers again and bring that bottom wire back parallel with the center wire, and then I'm going to do the same curve at the top and just bring that over until it meets where the 22 gauge half round is. Get that as close as possible, and then I'm going to bring that parallel to the other 2 wires. Again, I just want to make sure I'm keeping my wires parallel to each other, and then I'm going to go ahead and wrap my 22 gauge half round just to secure this section right here. I think I'm going around, like I said, 5 or 6 times. I'll go in and flatten my wire and kind of squeeze it together just to make sure it looks flat and keep the wires as neat as possible. So this is what we're working with after 2 repetitions of the pattern, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and do about 2 more, and I'll come back and show you guys what that looks like. And so this is what it looks like with 4 rotations or repetitions of the pattern. And let's see what it looks like with 8. And this is what it looks like. I think I'm going to stop here. So we have this entire side completed. And I think I like it. Let's see both sides. And here we are with both sides of the necklace completed. I went ahead and did some off-screen work. So now we're going to be working on the clasp slash final part of the necklace portion of the pendant. I'm going in with my bail making pliers, and I decided to finish off the necklace this way because it's still in theme and in line with the design of the rest of the necklace. These little circular details I think looks super cute, and it would be super effective once I get it. I think I'm going to hammer this part of it to keep it a little bit more secure and a little bit sturdy, but I think the additional circular detail is really cute and a nice addition to the entire design. And here we have it. The end is nice and secure and finished off. The wires are put away, and I love the nice little detail, a nice design that's, keeping in theme. So let's do the other side and finish this off. And here we are, both ends have been completed, and now we are ready to move into the next phase, which is to add the chain and the clasp to the necklace. Then we're going to do a little bit of shaping, and I'm definitely going to add some more details and some more visual interest to the pendant, especially at the bottom where we created that triangle or diamond shape. We're going to be doing a little bit more with this. This is just the beginning and the base of this design and this project. So I hope that you'll join me in the next one. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I can't wait to see you in the next one, guys. You take care. Bye.